What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. I, of course, am your host, John, the creative blue-collar guy. And we've got some Pantera news today. I know I did a video a couple weeks ago, and sadly enough, Vinnie Paul's house being demolished. Different reactions to that. Some people saying it was done according to his wishes, so whatever was in his will, it is what it is. But as many of you know, if you're here watching this, if you clicked on this, you know that half of the members of Pantera have since passed on. Dimebag Darrell in December of 2004, and Vinnie Paul in 2018. So, this news, when I first heard about it, when the first headline I saw, I didn't click on it. I thought it was clickbait. I thought it was fake. I thought there was no way. But here we are. A Pantera reunion when half of the surviving members are gone. Now, I'll admit, I grew up in an era where Pantera was around, was still active, touring, releasing albums. I was never a huge fan. I had a few of their albums. I liked their music fine. But even for me, as being sort of a casual fan, I feel like when people thought of Pantera, they thought of Dimebag Darrell. Maybe you could go so far as to say Pantera their sound was mostly Phil Anselmo and Dimebag, but Dimebag, his guitar playing, his look, the pink goatee, the beard, everything. And he was the first one to pass away in that unfortunate tragedy back in 2004, where he was actually shot and murdered on stage with his band at the time, Damage Plan. Anyways, so now Phil Anselmo has put the band back together with original bassist Rex Brown, and now he's going to bring on Zakk Wylde to play guitar, and Charlie, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, Benant from Anthrax. So Zakk Wylde, I think, is a suitable replacement. I think his style is a little bit different, but he's somebody who probably was at least actually friends with Dimebag and knew him personally, so he's gonna do it justice, I think. As far as the Anthrax drummer, no idea. Never really got into them. So here it says, the Metal Legends Pantera will tour again in 2023. Metal fans immediately started responding to the news. So when the news first broke, it was a mystery. We didn't know who was going to be the other band members. We didn't know who was going to be playing guitar. We didn't know who was going to be playing drums. Surviving members, lead vocalist Phil Anselmo and bassist Rex Brown have discussed doing a Pantera tribute event or tour in the past, even previously mentioning the inclusion of Zakk Wylde. A full tour billed as Pantera seems unexpected after the deaths of the Abbott brothers, of Vinnie Paul and Dimebag, who first formed Pantera in Texas in 1981. Brown joined the following year, Anselmo in 1986. So yes, for those of you who don't know, technically Phil Anselmo is not the original lead vocalist, but he is this is the lineup that was on all of their albums, on all of their recordings. One listener on Twitter said, "I love Pantera, but this isn't a Pantera reunion. After details of the lineup emerged, it's Phil and Rex touring, playing Pantera songs with Zakk Wylde and Charlie Benant. It'll be cool, but definitely not a reunion." Pantera drummer, later of the band Hell Yeah, died in 2018 from heart failure. His brother, Pantera guitarist Dimebag Darrell, was murdered on stage in 2004 during a show by his and Paul's post-Pantera act Damage Plan. The venue was later demolished. Wow. Other fans learning of the news were more positive, saying, "Pantera with Phil, Rex, Charlie, and Zakk, yes please. I hope they play near me." Still several more echoed the first sentiment that Anselmo and Brown shouldn't tour with a new lineup and call it Pantera. Suffice it to say, however, the responses overall ran the gamut. Many were excited about the lineup. So we got a couple of tweets down here. I think I would fly to this show. Would you? Pantera should stay dead. Phil Anselmo is ooh boy, that one's angry. Zakk has been talked about doing this for over a decade. Just say no to this Pantera, quote, reunion. No Abbott brothers, no Pantera. I kind of agree, at least without Dimebag. The fact that Dime and Vinny were brothers, it is sort of the unfortunate thing of without both of them, it's not Pantera, but let's just say if a different unfortunate circumstances, if Dimebag was still alive, but maybe Vinnie Paul was passed, I could still maybe see them bringing in a new drummer, maybe, I don't know. Still someone else says, I love Pantera, but this isn't a Pantera reunion. It's Phil and Rex touring, playing Pantera songs with Zakk Wylde and Charlie. Oh, I already read that one, but this is the actual tweet now. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, lots of different takes on this. Some people think it's great and they want to go. Some people are angry about it. Some people are just sort of meh about it. As I kind of mentioned in the beginning of the video, I was never really a huge fan. So with this, it's like, would it be cool to go to? Sure. Is it going to be incredibly expensive? Probably. Is it going to come to my town because I live just south of Los Angeles? Probably not, and I don't really want to drive to LA for something I'm not that into. But what do you guys think about this? Sound off in the comments. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you just not care? Is this something you would go to, or do you think this is terrible? So sound off. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Thank you so much for watching this far through. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button for future videos. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for your continued support. I am John, the creative blue collar guy, signing off. I'll see you next time.